WordPress has a free theme repository, or the theme repo as it's known. It's a huge directory of free themes, very kindly hosted by WordPress. You can visit the theme repo in your browser and directly download the theme files to your computer if you like, or you can just search for a theme and install it directly in the WordPress admin panel in Appearance Themes. That's by far the easiest way, and we like easy. So let's install a theme. I'll install GeneratePress here, but it's the same basic process for all themes. It really doesn't matter. So click Add New. I'll search GeneratePress. Now click Install. Now you can activate it immediately here, or you can just leave it installed and activate it later. I'm going to hit Activate. When we click Activate, we're actually switching themes from the one that was previously activated, 2019 in our case. Now remember, WordPress's basic raw materials like posts, pages, and images are constant. They always remain regardless of the theme. The theme is totally separate. So all your content still remains when you switch themes, which is great. What you do lose is any layout, styling, and design that you'd set in your other theme, the old one, in that customizer. So when you switch themes, you have to set up the layout and styling again in the new theme's customizer settings. Every theme has a different set of customizer settings. Although you've not actually lost your customizer settings, WordPress saves all the settings you made. So if you switch themes back again, then your previous theme's settings are all put back again. And you don't lose any of the navigation menus you created either. They're constant and they remain totally separate too. But you do lose them being actually placed on your site's web pages because each theme has its own set locations for menus in its templates. Often people think that their site is completely broken when they switch themes. That's usually just because the theme hasn't yet been set up properly in the customizer and including none of the menus. Now, when we dig into building a site, I'll be taking you through exactly what you do when you've switched themes and you're thinking, now what? All three themes I recommend have paid add-ons that extend their functionality like a premium or pro version, and they bring extra features and settings that I think you really will need. Yep, even if you're using Elementor Pro and its theme builder functionality. So to show you, I've logged into my account over on the GeneratePress website and downloaded the premium plugin I bought. That downloads a zip file. Then it's installed like any other plugin. Now we'll be looking at plugins in the next module, but you probably already know installing plugins is really straightforward. We go to plugins and add new. Here I actually want to upload a plugin file because this premium version, of course, isn't available on the free WordPress plugin directory. So I'm going to browse for the zip file I downloaded and open it, then install it and activate it as well. At this stage, you want to also now add your license key for the premium plugin to make sure you get any updates in future. So to do that, we come to Appearance, GeneratePress, and you can pop your license key in the updates box and save. And you'll find that license key in your themes account where you downloaded the premium plugin file. And it's the same exact process with Astra and the page builder framework as well. And I'm not going to waste time showing you the same thing for those themes. But again, don't forget to add your license key. And finally, let's quickly look at the 3 different places you'll find your theme's specific settings so that you can start to tweak things and get things set up for the starter site. Just to say here, don't worry right now about getting all your theme settings absolutely perfect for the starter site. You won't get it right the first time, or maybe the second, or even the 10th. Your default starter site is something that you'll be tweaking and updating regularly as you learn new things with each new project. But the main places you'll find settings are 1. The customizer, 2. A theme control panel, and also some feature specific panels maybe as well. So firstly, the customizer. Now this is the main place that you set all your theme's styling options. Each theme will provide a different set of options, all organized in a slightly different way. But with all 3 of my recommended themes, it's the same basic idea. Then the second place you might find settings is a theme control panel. This is where you manage the theme settings other than styling, like turning features on or off, or adding your license key if you've bought the paid add-on. In GeneratePress, that's here under Appearance. So you can turn various modules on or off, put in a license key, export or import your various settings, things like that. I'd advise right now turning on most, if not all, of the modules on. And if you don't do this, then the features from each of these modules won't be available to you, and you'll be wondering where they are. Now in GeneratePress, I often don't turn on Menu Plus, Secondary Nav, Sections, or WooCommerce by default, only if I need them on a specific project. But the others are all great for any project, I tend to find. And similarly, in Astra, for example, you can turn on all the modules if you like, just to make sure you have all the features available. If you find that there are some you don't need, you can turn those off later. Now, there are some feature-specific panels sometimes with themes as well. These are where you manage any specific theme features separately. So with GeneratePress, you can manage the superb Elements feature in this area. Elements is one of the features in the paid premium add-on. And once again, the other two themes have a very similar setup. For example, here's Astra's theme control panel with the main theme options, but here are two separate feature-specific panels, one for page headers, one for custom layouts. These are both exactly equivalent to GeneratePress's Elements feature. Elements includes basically the same functionality. So for you to do right now, install the free version of one or more of these themes and activate one of them. Buy and install any paid premium add-on and activate that. Remember, all these themes have a money-back guarantee, so there is zero risk. Familiarize yourself with the theme settings and options, and have at least a look through the customizer settings just to get your head around your theme's styling options. Now, one little tip, if you're using GeneratePress, I'd strongly advise you change the page background color in your starter site. To do that, come to colors, then body, and now change the background color to white instead of gray, which is GeneratePress's default. Unless you want a grey background on all your sites, that is, but I suspect you'd prefer to have white page backgrounds by default, and then just change that setting per project if you need to.